guest tonight can be seen at The Last Stop in Houston, Texas, August 6th through the 8th. So check him out there. Please welcome a very funny guy, Jake Johannsen. How have you been, Jake? What's going on?
I'm all right. I'm a little confused by the news. Sometimes I watch, you know, you have to watch TV because it's your friend.
Right. Right.
And I watch the news and I see these stories sometimes. I don't understand the attitude. Like, you know how these women are having all these babies now, like 7 babies, and they always interview the father and they ask, you know, what do you think? And they're always, it's a miracle. And I try, if I had 7 babies, I would be freaked out. It would be like, how do you feel? Like, it's over. There's too many babies, 7 babies. If I had 7 babies, I think I would be out in front of the hospital with a box of babies. And, you know.
Box O babies?
Maybe a little sign, 3 babies, you know. To good home, that kind of thing, you know.
I can sympathize,
That's a great tattoo. Good luck with your son. I call him Steve, but you call him whatever you want. So
that's shocking. Well, someone told you you've been traveling lately, right? You've been on the road.
Well, I'm always on the road. Sometimes I get to take a little vacation, and I've started going down to New Orleans, and I've figured out what the good things to do. My first time there, I had a little trouble. I mean, New Orleans is basically the happiest place on earth, and mostly because of the drinking. Everywhere serves alcohol, and then you can walk out of the bar into another bar with the drink that you got at the first bar. So the whole place is really a bar. And then they all specialize in that giant, like, fruity drink where you get to keep the glass, like that's a big treat.
That's like people love that. The tourists love that.
Right. And that's what you want when you're drunk, is it's sticky, wet glass to carry around all night long, you know? Like, in case you fall down, it's, oh, God. I've got a belly wound. Go on without me, it's gurgling. And so, you know, you go down there and you drink, and then pretty soon you've maxed out on the drinking, and then you've got choices on Bourbon Street, which is not the coolest place to go. You know, they've got Dixieland Jazz, which is tough for me. The amount I have to drink to enjoy Dixieland Jazz is only slightly less than the amount that will make me unconscious. And so
you have seconds to enjoy it, literally.
It's a tough zone to ride. So, and then your other choices on Bourbon Street are naked entertainment. Adult.
That's the Clyde Clemens fan,
Well, which gets me, they always call it adult entertainment, as if, you know, we're all grown up now. Where are the plastic genitals? So
we've earned the right to enjoy them.
Our turn. So, by the way, I got a slogan for your Preparation H now. Which is Preparation H. It's not just for your ass anymore.
And then my face. Yeah. All right.
But
it goes here too.
So we're walking around Bourbon Street trying to figure out what is the best at naked entertainment, and they're all in competition. So, you know, they're all trying to come up with the best thing. We saw this one place that had a sign up: "Wash the girl of your choice."
Watch her?
Yeah, I'd never heard of it, you know, and then you read the sign and you think, yeah, you know, I've been wasting my life.
It troubled me before how filthy the other nude dancers were.
And how empty my life was just watching them when I could have been washing them, you know? And so you start to think about what it would be like to go in there, you know, and you wonder. Now, your first choice, I guess, is which girl to... It's your choice, you know, not like in the Soviet Union where they choose the girl you watch. Here in the United States...
God bless America.
Yeah, we choose our own girl. So, you want to decide, now, would you wash the prettiest girl or the dirtiest girl? Because, you know... If you wash the dirtiest girl, you have a sense of satisfaction, accomplishment. You know, when you're done, you can say to your buddies, well, she looks great now, you know, but you should have seen her when I started. And but then we didn't go in because, you know, it's never going to be as good as you imagine it, you know. You always...
How could it be?
Well, you picture the girls and they're like, wash me, wash me, you know, and you know they're probably all jaded, and you know they're going home from work all red and chapped from being, you know, repeatedly just washed. So, you know,
I feel bad now.
yeah. So that's I've never done that, but
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back.
Take us with you.
Yo.
I mean, do you have any idea what? Is it a sponge? Is it a high-pressure hose?
Well, you picture like
It's a hose that blows them out of the filter.
Yeah, well, I just think of like those car washes you do yourself where it comes out.
foaming brush. Foaming brush.
yeah.
That's what you want, is the foaming brush. And you want to give them the spot-free rinse, the whole, you know, you want all of that going for you.
Undercarriage. Now, you live... We'll take care of that. That won't happen. You live in Los Angeles, is that correct?
I live there now, and you know, it's like living in L.A. is a weird place because it's all about status and, you know, what you drive. And I recently decided I needed a new vehicle, and I bought this pickup truck, which I have no idea why. I'm from Iowa originally, so I think there's like a dormant gene that you just wake up one day and must have truck. And so, you know, I'm staring at the TV. All at once, the commercials for trucks start meaning something to me, and I'm, you know, mouthing the word payload over and over. And so I go in to look at trucks, and the dealer comes out, and he sees you coming right away. He's like, do you want the full-size truck or the small truck? You got to get the full-size truck just to prove that you're not screwing around. So I go full-size, you know, and I don't even know what I need the truck for. Like, I'm going to be driving along and see something that I need to pick up that's too messy to put in the car, like a carcass or something.
Better take that with me.
Well, you take it home, you dry it out, you make it into a lamp. I don't know. I'm looking for hobbies. And so I don't know what I'm going to use the truck for, but the guy's got all these questions. You want the full size? Okay. Then now you want the club cab, you know, which is like the back seat.
Right.
I'm thinking I don't really need that, you know. And then I start thinking, well, maybe I want to take more than one person with me on carcass patrol. I mean, when you guys are out in L.A. now, we can all go. So he says, okay, you need the club cab. Then he says, you want four-wheel drive? And I think, well, I don't need four-wheel drive, I don't think. So I asked him, do I need four-wheel drive? And if he would have just said, yeah, I would have bought it. That's the sap I am, you know. But they're so much more clever than that. He goes, no, you don't need the four-wheel drive, not unless you're going to the mountains or the beach or the, you know, ocean or any other kind of manly place. And, you know, it's like, well, you better give me the four-wheel drive, because I do all of that. I just see something, I start driving at it, you know.
Yeah. I enjoy womanly pursuits. What the hell was that?
I'm just going to haul around my teddy. No, so he loaded me up. I got everything.
Great. Well, Andy and I will pile into it with you, and we'll all drive to New Orleans. Okay?
We'll watch those girls and throw them right in the back.
Jake, hilarious as always. August 6th through the 8th at the Lap Stop in Houston, Texas, and August 14th and 15th at Giggles in Seattle, Washington. Please come back soon.
I'll be back tomorrow.
You make our lives easy. Jake Johannsen, everybody. Ben Cole's 5 coming up. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show tomorrow night. You got to check it out. Chris Elliott is going to be with us. We also have former heavyweight boxing champ Larry Holmes on the program, and author Joey Green is going to demonstrate some offbeat uses for everyday household products. That will be enjoyable. So tune into that, folks. When we come back after this commercial break, Ben Folds 5 will perform.